All smiles, champions. Welcome to Mind, Elevation, Health, and Wealth. My name is Shyra DeJuan. I'm an emotional healer, educator, and entrepreneur. Each week, we will dig deep into emotionally healing all aspects of your life to increase your ability to create prosperity. Mind, Elevation, Health, and Wealth allows you to elevate and shift into a growth mindset. Share each moment with me. I'm giving you permission to fulfill all of the unique desires of your heart, judgment-free, shame-free, guilt-free elements to heal your mind and body. As you listen and consume the words of the session with no fear of loss, champions, if we heal together, we'll be real together. Embrace unconditional love and keep listening. Healing is health. Health is wealth. You are here on purpose. Session 5. Creating healthy workout and eating habits. You are probably thinking this session will be all about me telling you to stop eating so much and to join a gym, to start working out. You probably think this session is about losing weight. You think I'm about to tell you to start running every day to get cardio, or you probably saw the word eating habits in the title and thought I'm gonna tell you to stop eating meat, stop drinking soda, and stop eating sweets. You probably think I created a fancy podcast with the diet and specific exercise routine for you to follow every week. No. Not exactly. This session is about replacing your bad habits with good habits to shift your mindset to healthy lifestyle changes. When you master the art of creating new healthy habits to replace your old bad habits, you won't feel like you're giving up something. Instead, you're gaining new powerful behaviors. Diets are temporary and full of stops, can'ts, and don'ts. Yes, you'll lose 10 pounds. But you'll gain it back when you stop the diet. Being a gym rat is not the only way to transform your body. You can transform your body at home with a yoga mat and your favorite sexy athletic YouTuber. I'm going to start by defining the word friction in a sense of this. Friction is a thing that may prevent you, hinder, or discourage you from performing a specific action. We tend to use this friction as an excuse to why we didn't do something. Common workout friction that may prevent you from getting in a healthy workout. It may sound like this. I don't have time to work out. My schedule's so busy. I don't feel comfortable at the gym because I feel like I don't use the workout equipment right and people be staring at me. I don't have appropriate workout clothes. I need to get some workout clothes. By the time I get home from work, I'm too tired to work out. I don't have the necessary equipment to work out. I can't afford no dumbbells. I'm not motivated. And I feel like I need a personal trainer or somebody to hold me accountable because I'm just not going to work out by myself. That gym is just too far from my house. The gym I want to go to, it don't open early enough, and then it closes too soon before I get off work. ShyTheHealer, I just listened to your podcast about creating a healthy relationship with money, and based on my budget and my savings goal, I can't afford a gym or a personal trainer. Okay. That so much friction, which leads to so many excuses, because that's all I hear is excuses. We are going to focus on how to avoid workout friction to successfully gain a 20 to 30 minute workout at least 3 times a week or more. Or it may be less than 20 minutes, whatever your body can handle, just to get started, just to start out, just to start the habit. Let's look at the aspect of the friction of time. Based on TikTok scrolling habits, the average person spends 33 minutes scrolling through TikTok in a day. If you're a TikTok scroller or a creator, you probably already knew this about yourself. Based on electronic device and phone screen time habits, the average person spends 6 hours and 58 minutes on their smartphone or electronic devices. Some of this screen time may be productive, but we all know some of this screen time is unproductive scrolling or trolling. Remember, we are not saying to stop, delete, or deactivate, although that would be helpful for your mental health. However, We are actually going to discuss starting, creating, and doing healthier screen time, apps, or scrolling habits, mindset shifting. We're going to add a healthy, productive phone time habit. It only takes about 20 to 30 minutes of your morning or evening, depending on when you start your day, depending on when you wake up. Please talk to your doctor before any major workout change or before consuming any vitamins that I may recommend in this session. This is my disclaimer. Everyone's body is different. You may have physical limitations or allergies. So due to legal issues, I must tell you to consult a physician first. Let's begin. My family motto for years has been, we don't make excuses, we make shit happen. My son Andre and I have lived by this family motto and mindset. You can create a motto for your family, or you can use our motto. Don't make excuses, make shit happen. Period. Here are a list of 4 common reasons we make excuses and fear changing. The first common reason we make excuses is negative self-talk and fear. Avoid common negative self-talk. That self-talk that you say, I'll start sometime next week. I'll do it on a day that I feel better. Exercising is just not for me. This negative self-talk creates procrastination and avoidance. It also stops you from starting. Speak positive self-talk and don't procrastinate. The second common reason we make excuses is self-destruction, self-judgment. Don't talk down on yourself by repeating false beliefs in your mind, by saying things like, I'm too big to even try. It's a shame that I allowed myself to get like this. Have rebuttals and soothe yourself. Reward yourself, even for small changes. The third common reason we make excuses is victimizing yourself due to discomfort. Thinking things like, I don't know why I'm going through this pain of working out. I'm going to quit anyway. This isn't really making a difference. I'm uncomfortable and I never continue long enough for the pain to go away. It's too hard on my body. It's causing more trauma than it would on my body than it would anybody else's body. Change it. Speak positivity into yourself. You are not a victim. You can change your body. You just have to love your body. The fourth common reason we make excuses is focusing too much on the bad habit by thinking things like, I can't stop drinking soda. That's just not going to happen. Or, I can't work out for 20 whole minutes. Or, I can't stop smoking. Don't focus on the negative habit. Focus on replacing the old habit with the new, healthier habit. Don't stress about not drinking soda. Just have a habit of drinking less soda until you stop. When you allow your mind to elevate higher, your mindset will create a new urge. Instead of stressing yourself out on stopping the old urge, you are essentially rewiring your brain to form a new habit with new productive urges, which will eventually help you stop from the old habit. Right? Psychology. Let's begin on our journey of creating your workout habit as a lifestyle change. First, your decision to make healthy choices should come from a place of self-love. I'm making healthy choices because I love myself. Instead of doing it from self-hate, which sounds like I'm working out because I hate my body. You see the difference? You should always have a feel-good spirit. This will help you continue your health journey without giving up like you may have given up in the past. It shouldn't be a punishment for your body. It should be a reward for your body. It's self-care. Start with your current comfort level and your body will start craving more. Let the habit take you to where you're wanting to be. You will not be on a diet. That's a bad word. And it's temporary. You're allowing appropriate nutrients for your body that will cause weight loss as a lifelong lifestyle mindset. Don't wait to get sick or terminally ill to decide to live better. Do it now. Start rewriting your health story right now, today. Once the habit is completely formed, your comfort level, your palate, and your appetite, your workout habits and eating habits will naturally change. You will create your own healthy workout routine with less friction until it becomes a habit. More confidence, more productive, Less friction, less excuses. I call this the wake up workout. You are actually waking up, rolling out of bed, and doing your workout right next to your bed or couch, wherever you slept. There's no gym needed. You are doing your wake up workout in whatever clothes you slept in, or naked if you slept in the nude. No workout clothes needed. The challenge is to set your wake up alarm 30 minutes to an hour earlier on the days that you chose to do your wake up workout. You may also want to save an alert reminder on your phone calendar. You're replacing your 20 minutes of scroll time with your wake up workout. You can use YouTube or your phone, tablet, or television. You don't even need a workout mat or equipment. You can use a towel, a rug, or your carpet. Replace your phone habit with a workout routine or an app of your choice. You can find an athletic YouTuber. Some of the YouTubers I follow are Bully Juice, Juice and Toya, and my favorite yogi is Ariana Elizabeth. They are all YouTubers that I support. You don't even have to find a YouTube video. You can create your own morning workout challenge, whether it's jumping jacks, high knees, squats, jump rope, jog in place, push-ups, or a combination of whatever gets your heart rate up for 20-30 minutes after you wake up. I also suggest you drink at least 16 to 20 ounces of water and take your vitamins before your workout. Hydration is so important, especially for those of you that aren't drinking enough water daily. Drinking water before you shower naturally lowers your blood pressure. Morning vitamins I recommend are vitamin C, at least 1,000 milligrams, immune boosting, vitamin D, at least 3,000 IUs or more, natural happy pills, which you can get extra vitamin D from bathing in the sunshine, and vitamin B12, at least 50 to 100 milligrams. That's natural energy. You also need a B supplement if you don't consume meat. I take other vitamins, but these are my daily supplements. I purchase the liquid forms, so I no longer take the vitamin pills. I do the liquids. I already hear some of your excuses. If I get up too early working out, I'm going to wake up bae. But you already wake up, bae, with your phone screen light. They see you and feel you on your phone scrolling. So let's keep being productive. Ask bae to work out with you. Challenge each other. If bae has a problem with you taking care of your body with this new healthy habit, then you shouldn't be with bae. When we reel together, we heal together. The importance of a wake up routine. If you're the person that pushes snooze 8 times before you actually get out of bed, you can still do the wake up workout. It's best that you start the habit just a couple days a week, maybe midweek, like Wednesday and Friday. Then as you progress, add more workout days. You must set your wake up alarm an hour before your current wake up time. This helps you avoid the friction of time excuse. We have all created certain false beliefs about ourselves based on our bad habits. They were ingrained in us from our childhood. We also have positive beliefs about ourselves based on our good habits. Now, my personal mental strength and growth actually started when I started practicing psychocybernetics. It's a psychology book written in the 1960s by Dr. Maxwell Maltz, which is the psychology of using my brain as a machine that I can program, reprogram, and transform with discipline. From years of practicing, I've actively hypnotized myself from all of those false beliefs. The best way I can describe it for myself is like brain empowering mind elevation. That's what I would use to describe psychocybernetics. I used to have the false belief that I'm just not a morning person. I can't wake up early. I have to lay in bed as long as possible. I also used to have a false belief that I was a night owl. I can't go to bed early. My body just naturally stays up late. I didn't realize that claiming both of those false beliefs were detrimental to my health and my wealth. So if you're suffering from either one of those false beliefs, it's time to dehypnotize yourself from self-destructive behaviors. Being late to work adds more stress, higher your blood pressure. You have a higher risk for road rage and higher risk for car accidents that you caused, and you start blaming everyone else for it. You start hating your boss because they catch you coming late to work. Then you get mad at your coworker because they didn't cover for you when you was late to work. You yell at your kids claiming they made you late. You roll raging at drivers because they driving too slow. Being late is an immediate start to a no good, very bad day. Waking up earlier. If you have children, wake your children up earlier. This gives you more quality time for a positive, productive morning routine. You can wake up, work out, sip your tea or coffee, do yoga, meditation, self-love talk, some positive affirmations and prayers of everything you're grateful for, stress-free drive time, being early to work. Even if it's just 5 minutes early, is a habit that once you form, it actually feels amazing. Forming the new habit becomes your normal lifestyle. Later, you can add friction that becomes a natural elevation of self-love. Champions love challenges. Wake up early, wake up, work out. Then, after forming the habit of waking up and working out, you can add strength training. Studies show strength training allows you to lose fat but gain muscle, so your body will be lean. Pay attention to your body. When you begin to eat healthier, your body will start alerting you of toxins. And this is a good thing. You'll feel good about it. Have accountability partners and reward yourself with a reward system. Celebrate your small or big accomplishments. I have to stress the importance of meaningful rewards on your health journey. Make a reward board. Use a chalkboard or a dry erase board with your accomplishments on there. Post your accomplishments on your social media page to get some likes, right? Do something that's rewarding to you. This is how to manage a productive phone time. I'm not getting paid for advertising any of these apps that I'm about to list for you. I'm simply giving you some legitimate tools to hold yourself accountable. Create a healthier habit and still allowing some of your phone habits. Get adequate rest. Go to bed early. Set a healthy bedtime boundary with yourself, friends, and family. Set a bedtime alert on your phone. Here is the list of the top 6 social fitness workout apps. You can meet fitness goals with friends, relatives, or meet new people working on the same fitness and lifestyle enhancements using these productive apps. Build your personal workout community. Number 1, there's an app called Fitfully. Fitfully. It's on Android and iPhone. You can live video chat workouts with your friends on the app. It's easy to use and you can set your workout routine. You can even do a split screen view and it'll show you everyone working out together. No fancy equipment needed. There's another app called StepBet. StepBet. It's on Android and iPhone. It's a step counting game for all fitness levels. Helps with counting your daily steps and increasing your daily steps. If you're one of those steps counting people, there's a whole tribe of y'all. There's also an app called Group Beast. GroupBeast. It's on the web and Android. I checked the App Store on my iPhone and it's not available on the iPhone, but you can still use it on any iPhone web browser. Basically, it's an app created for a group of people to sign up together and work out together. The feed kind of looks like similar to Instagram feed. You can post, repost, comment on each other's workout posts, that sort of thing. There's another app called Squatty. Squaddy is on Android and iPhone. It's a dedicated chat app and has daily workouts for training groups. You can join and create groups, do your workout. You can create a training diary, which I thought was cool. You can track your movement history, show your workout completions with everyone else that's on the app. There's an app called Love Hit, LOVEHIIT. For those of you not familiar with HIIT, that's an acronym for high intensity interval training. This app is on the web. It's on Android and the iPhone is a timer-based workout made for interval training exercises. It will say out loud the workout for you to perform, and then it'll do the countdown. It'll alert you for your rest period and also alerts you for your last 3 seconds. It allows you to share your workouts on your mobile apps too if you want to post to your other social media sites. And the last app, number 6, is my personal favorite. It's the app called Map My Run. It's on Android and iPhone. It can be used for all workout routines, not just walking or running. However, if you do walk or run, it tracks your time, logs the location and the route. You can add friends and create workout challenges. It also counts the approximate amount of calories you burned. I'm always asking people to download this app and add me as a friend. I've used the app for several different workout challenges with my friends, family, and my students. During the pandemic, I actually used this app to get my virtual students outside, get them outside to walk, bike ride, or run miles. At the end of the challenge, the student with the most miles logged within that month, I will reward them with a $50 gift card. I'm always stressing the importance of how a great outdoor workout is great for our mental health, especially when we are dealing with the pandemic illness, isolation, and depression. So I do recommend Map My Run. That's the 6th app. Just start the new workout habit. If you've listened to this episode and you still created some sort of excuse like, I can't do a wake up workout for a whole 20 or 30 minutes, that's too much and too early, because I already heard someone thinking that false belief. Remember, it's not about what you can't do. The focus is about what you can and will do in order to still create a good habit. Your new self rebuttals and redirected thought would sound like this. I can't and I won't do a whole 20 or 30 minutes of a wake up workout, but I can and will do 10 jumping jacks as a wake up workout to create a new habit. Even if you choose the wake up workout of rolling out of bed and doing 10 jumping jacks, it's a new healthy habit. Once the habit is created, your brain will automatically start craving more. It's how the human brain is set up. We are creatures of habit. Simple psycho-cybernetics do whatever you need to do for your brain to avoid friction, for your brain to avoid excuses, and for your mind to elevate. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to help you tap into what's already deep inside of you. Your champion spirit, your champion mindset. The champion is you. Now, let's begin our journey of creating your healthy eating habits. We covered our workout habits. Now let's do our eating habits. If you're a loyal listener, you already know the number one cause of death in the United States, based on the medical news today in an article written and published by Vincent Travella, states heart disease is the number one cause of deaths. And the article also states this is directly related to poor eating habits and lack of physical exercise. Some other leading causes of death were diabetes and cancer. So understand that we know we need to eat healthy food to survive, but we also know that when we overeat unhealthy food, we die. Remember, we are not focused on weight loss. Focus is on eating healthier and portion control. The weight loss is just a positive side effect of changing your eating habits. So instead of saying, I have to stop eating out at restaurants because I got to lose weight, creating a healthy habit would be, when I go eat at restaurants, I will drink a full glass of water, have the server bring half of my meal on my plate, and box the other half of my meal for lunch tomorrow. This new healthier habit will save you money and decrease your calorie intake. You can do the same with fast food restaurants. Only eat half of your 12-inch sub sandwich for lunch and save the other half for dinner. Those of you thinking, that ain't gonna be enough food for me, I'm still gonna be hungry. The reason you still gonna be hungry is because of your bad habit of overeating. When you portion your sizes appropriately, give it some time. Your body will be accustomed to eating less. When you still feel hungry, drink more water. You must keep this quote in your mind by Dr. Umar Farouk Abd Allah. Hunger is the first element of self-discipline. If you can control what you eat and drink, you can control everything else. I also know that Gandhi says something similar to this, that may have been Dr. Umar's inspiration to write that quote. But through my own personal health journey and eating habits, I found this to be true. We have to stay strong in fighting our food addictions. I'm still struggling with my addiction to sugar and sweets, but I managed to eat less sweets by creating the habit of only eating sweets on Saturdays and Sundays and holidays. When you grocery shop, shop for healthier food options for your family and have fun creating healthier meals, but while still eating foods you love. For example, I make plant-based soul food options. You can make healthier food options by choosing sugar-free, lower sodium, lower fat, whole grains, and less packaged snacks. Choose frozen vegetables over canned vegetables. Small changes. Buy less ultra-processed food and choose healthier snacks. Make a grocery list based on meal recipes to help save money and prevent you from just throwing random junk in your cart. Include your family on the grocery list so they learn to choose healthier options. If you've been listening and wondering, my current eating habits are plant-based eating habits. I don't eat any meat. I'm not vegan. Vegans are animal rights activists. For the first 90 days of every year, January, February, and March, I do the Daniel fast, which means I only eat what God allows to grow from the earth in raw or semi-raw form, baked or boiled. Nothing deep fried, no added sugars, and nothing in a package or process. It's a full body cleanse and a prayer for 90 days. I've practiced this cleanse for over 5 years. It was extremely hard at first, but after years of experience, it's just a natural part of my lifestyle now. I always invite my friends and family to join me each year at their own pace. Like some people may say I'll do it for 7 days or 10 days. So my family or friends just decide how long they want to fast with me, but I do the full 90 days. So for 2023, I will be starting on January the 15th. Message me if you want to fast and pray with me. The main focus is the practice of discipline and prayer, my health journey. I first gave up beef and pork when my father passed away in 2011. He had many health issues due to poor eating habits, diabetes, high blood pressure, which led to kidney failure. He was a heavy smoker, which led to lung cancer and his early death. Rest in heaven, West Hop. He passed away. He was only in his 50s. This was the start of my health journey and therapy. I started grievance counseling and received the best advice from a grievance counselor. She asked me what bothered me most about my father's death, and I explained that I felt we could have done more to help him. I discussed my current situation with being overweight. For my height, I was only 5'1". I was short and round. I was getting headaches due to high blood pressure problems, and she said, well, why don't you turn your tears to sweat? I took her advice. I started my first workout challenge was the Insanity Challenge with Shanti. The first week I did it, I was throwing up. I was sick. My body was in so much pain, so I quit. Then I went to visit a family member, and one of my nephews had completed the Insanity Challenge and was doing another challenge, and he had a full body transformation. I was like, wow. So he actually downloaded the full version of Insanity, the 30-day challenge, and he put the calendar and everything on my computer. I started the challenge again as a routine. And this time I didn't quit. It became a healthy habit in the privacy of my own home. It was like a wake up workout. I didn't have no fancy workout clothes. I just had my TV, my living room carpet, and the videos of Shanti. After completing the challenge, I needed more because my body was in shape. So I started walk-run intervals until I could run a whole mile. Champions love challenges. So I worked my way up, adding more miles. I just eventually gave up all meat in January 2017 after my Daniel fast. I didn't go back to eating it because I was having some womanly hormonal health issues. So when I stopped eating meat and consuming animal hormones, my body naturally healed on its own because I was no longer consuming animal hormones. So I stopped eating for health issues, but decided not to ever go back to eating meat for spiritual reasons and for spiritual practices. Hey, you, champion for life changes, champion of healthier eating habits and consistent workout routines. If you're hearing my voice, Today is the day you accept the fact that you were created with a divine purpose to understand how discipline, routine, and actions can create positive, new, healthy habits. By practicing psycho-cybernetics, elevating your mind, and dehypnotizing yourself from all those negative false beliefs, this is your time. If you were looking for inspiration and a purpose, this is why you have listened to this session for this long. Champions like you appreciate this challenge. I'm not telling you to give up meat or become a vegan, because we all know some vegetarians that are still unhealthy, overweight, and have health issues because they still haven't managed their consumption, and they may still make unhealthy choices. I'm an advocate for changing your eating habits first, and then you will eventually be able to focus on healthier food options or eating less. Each week, I promote an author based on a life-changing book I've read. This week, I must discuss the 3 books that helped me the most on my health, wellness, and leadership journey. I'm highlighting the author Maxwell Maltz, an American cosmetic surgeon and the author of Psycho-Cybernetics. Once again, this book was written in the 60s, and mostly all of your self-help books that you read today incorporate this practice and his teachings. However, what I love most about Surgeon Maltz is this. He was a cosmetic surgeon that refused to perform cosmetic surgery on patients unless he healed them psychologically first. He refused to perform cosmetic surgery on patients unless he healed them psychologically first. Worked on their brain, okay? Most times after the patient was treated psychologically, they realized they didn't need cosmetic surgery. Imagine if Michael Jackson had chosen to go to Maxwell Maltz. He would have loved all of his naturally beautiful African-American features and skin color. He would not have been a victim of colorism or feeling flawed. If cosmetic surgeons today practice like Maxwell Maltz, most women would have fallen in love with their natural body and not feel the need to increase or decrease their natural assets. I remember when I used to self-hate my body because of what I thought was a perfect body. But after my self-love journey, I realized God blessed me with a perfect body. I just needed to take care of it and transform it. I struggled with the stubborn belly fat after giving birth to my son. I remember wanting to just have surgery to flatten my tummy. I also had a dear friend and my personal registered dietitian, Ashley Smith. Y'all can follow her on Instagram at AshleyLauren_RD. That's AshleyLauren_RD. When I expressed to her that I would have to get cosmetic surgery to flatten my tummy, she said, "Shyra, you can flatten your tummy by working out and changing your eating habits." I actually took her advice and transformed my body without having a surgical procedure. I'm not against anyone getting surgical procedures. I'm not against it at all. In fact, after I complete my natural body transformation, because I still got a little work to do, I may consider having some of that excess flabby skin removed from my body. But if surgery is your choice, do what you feel is best for you. If you already had a surgical procedure, it's not too late to start your healthy habits so you can keep your body snatched long term. Get your full money's worth from that BBL, hunty. Remember, you promised yourself before you got the surgery done that you would start taking care of your body. You probably even promised God that if you survived the surgery, that you would be healthier and take care of your body. Well, now it's time to keep that promise. Back to my life-changing books and authors. I got sidetracked. I originally stopped consuming meat due to health reasons, but as stated before, I didn't go back to eating meat for spiritual reason, and it's due to reading Mahatma Gandhi's autobiography and his experiments with truth. He wrote about practicing ahimsa, which is a Hindu principle of not causing injury to any living being. Since animals have to suffer from harm for my eating pleasure, I no longer eat animals. The practice of ahimsa was also the inspiration for nonviolent and peaceful protests by Nelson Mandela in South Africa, which I learned from reading his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement also inspired by and practiced nonviolence in the United States. If the world practiced more self-love, self-discipline, and ahimsa, it just may be a better place. If you choose to share any of my podcasts, please share this one, because this one is actually one that can genuinely save your life or save the life of someone you love. You probably thought I was going to suggest some healthy recipe book or author or a workout routine book. Nope. Just focus on the psychology of how you have allowed yourself to create unhealthy habits. And based on the research of your mind, you now know you have the power within yourself to be disciplined enough to change your behavior and create new healthy habits, and at whatever pace is comfortable for you. It's just about doing it and starting. You are now a champion for healing and change. 4 quick recaps of clarification and understanding. Listen and listen well. Recap 1. Wake up workouts help you tackle the friction and excuses you have previously used to avoid workout. Remember the motto: we don't make excuses, we make things happen. Understanding the power of your mind and programming it with new beliefs about yourself. Stop believing the lies you've been telling yourself or your family has been telling you for all these years. If you're a parent, you are transferring your bad habits, behaviors, and thoughts to your children. So now that you know better, you should feel compelled to do better for your family as a whole. You are the leader. I don't want to hear, but my kids won't eat like that. My kids will act like they starving to death. Close your kitchen and lock your cabinets at 8 p.m. Check their rooms for hidden snacks. Stop hiding your snacks. Childhood obesity and juvenile diabetes are alarming rates. We are killing our children and glorifying poor health. They will thank you later. Starting small is better than not starting at all. Recap 2. Focus on the new positive habits. Don't give energy to the old bad habits or your old negative beliefs about yourself. You don't have to stop anything. You just have to start something better, and the bad habits naturally disappear. Negative self-image keeps you in bondage and makes you reluctant to change out of fear and just being content with the false reality that you can't change because that's just how you are. My family and friends used to have me thinking something was wrong with the shape of my body. It's always been a norm, for some communities to body shame if you too fat, or body shame if you too skinny. And I've been a little bit of both at different phases of my life. Over the years, we internalize and believe all those body shaming comments that were spoke to us. It took me years to realize that I'm a special kind of sexy, okay? Because now I believe and know that the shape of my body is perfect for me and whoever else that loves it. I've written that affirmation, "you're a special kind of sexy," on my shower wall, and I drew a pair of little eyes glancing at me. So I'm reminded daily. Avoid the false beliefs about yourself and focus on creating new positive beliefs on this journey. Love your body the way it is now by taking care of it and transforming it to a new special kind of sexy. Recap 3. Don't self-criticize. There is nothing wrong with you or your body. Eat what you want without a diet, but make healthier choices and decrease your portion sizes. Eat less and eat healthier. Eventually, you can do research on foods that you may need to eliminate due to your health issues, but ultimately, just start eating in moderation by decreasing portion sizes. Choose healthier menu options and create a habit of making a grocery list with healthier options and meal recipes. You can create healthy recipes of your current favorite meals. Do research on healthy substitutes. If you're a young listener, changing your habits now could increase your life expectancy to live to be late 70s or 80s or older. If you're a listener in your 40s, imagine if you don't start making changes, your average life expectancy with poor eating habits is actually just like in your 50s or late 50s. So you may only have about 10 years left of life. That's a deep statistic, but that's the reality based on leading death rates due to heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes, and other health-related deaths. That's just the truth. Make healthier choices now before it's too late. Recap 4. Self-discipline, self-love, and group accountability partners help with your mindset shift. Instant Gratification is not your friend. Your new habit can be created in 30 to 60 days. Track your progress and reward yourself for the progress. Remember, the race is not always given to the swift. Lifestyle changes and body transformation may take some time, but it will last for the rest of your lifetime. Diets only last for the duration of the diet. Surgical procedures only last until your bad habits take over your body again. Be productive with your time and energy. Wake up, work out, sleep more, go to bed earlier, go to work earlier. Give yourself extra time to self-reflect, meditate, pray, and be grateful for your new wake-up workout routine. We all know there are 7 deadly sins: lust, wrath, envy, pride, greed, gluttony, and sloth. Food addiction is real. So is greed and gluttony. Excessive intake and consumption of food, alcohol, drugs, or anything unhealthy is gluttony, is a sin. And sloth, failing to do what you're supposed to do, is a sin. Oh, wait, some of y'all didn't know about sloth because most people think of sloth as a lazy, filthy, nasty person because of the sloth character. Well, sloth is actually the obsession of not doing. So if you know you are overweight and unhealthy because you're not doing what you need to do to take care of your body and not getting adequate movement or exercising, have no workout habit, and it's causing health issues, that's sloth. It's deadly. That's why they are called the 7 deadly sins. You're killing yourself, or you know someone that's killing themselves. Share this podcast. Be an encouragement. If you're a smoker, change your smoking habits. This is your sign to challenge yourself to smoke less until the self-love for your lungs takes over the love for your cigarettes. You'll find a healthier way to manage your nerves, I promise. Elevate your mind, be open to health and wealth. Trust the healing process. Sometimes healing hurts, but when completely healed, you become a stronger, wiser, and amazing human. That was heavy. Let's relax and breathe. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Breathe in peace. Breathe out peace. Breathe in love. Share love. Now, share this podcast to help someone you love create healthy eating and workout habits. We are champions. We win together. Let's continue to connect. I've done all the talking, but don't forget, I'm also a great listener. So after listening to this session, you can release, respond, reflect, or open up and acknowledge your struggles. Let's start the healing process together. Record your voice or record a video and DM it to my Instagram at ShyTheHealer. That's Shy, ShyThe Healer, HEALER. All one word. I will try to respond to all voice recordings and videos only. But if you want to write something, write a review or comment and share this podcast. Champions, you can support by clicking the link to donate and support in my podcast notes. Until then, see you next Self-Care Sunday.